the same as Sheik, actually.
No.
Sheik,
Really?
Peach, Zelda, all way 90.
Oh, wow. All right.
It's just her fall speed is awkward, and she's got
Oh, that's probably what makes it feel so different.
that, and she's got like a 3-frame nair plus float, so it's just like breaking out of combos, especially with the hitboxes she has, seems a little bit easier for her.
Okay,
Which
that makes
would
sense.
put on the concept of weighing more, especially with her recovery.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of good recoveries, we do have Jigglypuff on the field as well, being played by bluezaft. I do think bluezaft is playing a top 3 character in doubles. Puff is absolutely
Puff
amazing.
is very good.
Yeah.
So great, like, removing all the end lag off of rest is just so powerful.
Doubles in general covers a lot of weaknesses for a ton of characters. Like Peach gets the coverage, and she doesn't have to worry about her low speed as much because you don't have to chase people down.
You don't have to worry about throwing out riskier moves, too.
Exactly.
Like, there's just so much going on.
It's like pawn control in chess, right? So in some situations where you're playing singles, your character has to act more like the back row, right?
Yeah.
But in doubles, if your teammate is like a strong enough or fast enough character, or you just have a good enough dynamic, you can play a role where you're just trying to do board control. So like Peach sitting on a platform and kind of denying an area of space, or Marth just dashing in an area and cutting off that area and saying, we control this. Which really changes the dynamic of how characters function in general. I think it's fascinating.
Yeah. I definitely enjoy it, too. There are some really weird, like, rules almost that I'm starting to see with some of the higher level players. It's like they don't cross each other up. They hold on to stage space like extremely well, because once both people get good enough, they don't really need to communicate as much anymore.
Yeah.
And they can just like cut off, like how you were talking about before, just cut off sections of the stage and make like certain things really guaranteed.
I really like the pound save options there from bluezaft because it gives Fox the ability to move across the entire stage to kind of clear the board. Something that I always found interesting was the communication between teammates on whether or not they want to make a push together or whether or not they want to try and pinch in on an opponent and try to cover options that way. It's always fascinating to see the differences, and usually it comes down to play style and then also the natural flaws of their opponent's characters in theirs. So it's like Peach, for example, if you put her in the corner, it's Peach in the corner. She's not going to have a good time regardless. Everyone's dead except Fox.
Oh.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
I love seeing Peach get wave shine.
Do you have a severe hatred for Peach?
No. It's just I feel like I cheated the system because Samus's hit stun animation makes it hard to wave shiner.
Oh, okay.
So every time I see another character get wave shine, I'm like, that should be me. Yeah. I don't know. FD, interesting choice here. Also switching from Peach to Sheik.
Why do you think they went FD?
I don't know. I would assume because
maybe Jahanni was moving a lot around on the platforms.
Yeah.
I imagine, well, they were on Pokemon, so it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, Pokemon's way too much of a wild card to kind of gather objective data on, especially when you have a lot of exchanges on the weird transformations. But I'm interested as to why we saw the change to Sheik from Peach. I don't think Sheik does particularly better against either one of these opponents in doubles.
Yeah.
Perhaps he just didn't like dealing with Puff as Peach, as most people don't.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Having access to things like a quick hitting fair that'll just kind of knock people. Oh, that was a terrible punish option with the grab. He panicked because he saw Marth behind him. He's like, I don't want to pick the wrong. I guess Marth's on his team. I don't know why he panicked then. He just picked the wrong option.
Yeah. That happens a lot too in teams, even with better players. They get rattled so quickly because there's so much going on too. And it's
you
really
have to
hard
think
keep
a lot
track of.
faster.
Yeah.
There's no. The dynamicism to doubles, like, there's nowhere near as much of a solid game plan before the set starts.
Yeah.
Like in singles, you can be like, all right, I'm going to be playing against this character. This character's weak to crouch, or this character gets shield camped. And it's like, I have a general idea of what I can fall back on. And your reactions will typically fall in place around that general play style.
Yeah. I think there are some ways of making like generalized teams plans though.
Sure.
So like one that I think is pretty common against like floaty players. And this is like super general to the point where it's just like most people would think, oh, duh.
Hit him
But
away.
Hit him away. But it's like build up the floaty to a really high percent and then just keep hitting them really hard to knock them off, but don't kill them.
Yeah, hit him away 2v1. Hit
and
him
then
away
2v1. Yeah. So like really general game plans like that, but nothing like super specific like, oh, all right, I'm going to bait out the wave dash back and then, anything super micro like that.
And I think at earlier levels of play, most teams kind of try to single out player weaknesses more so.
Yeah.
Like, I know way back, like February 2015, I teamed with a random Luigi player in doubles in a Wisconsin tournament, and we had to play against Inui and Mewtwo King.
Oh.
And our game plan was, I think we can kill Mewtwo King once in Inui 7 times. Way back, like February.
We did that one game. We did take a game.
I teamed with a random Luigi
outside
player
of that,
in
it was
doubles
first
in
of all,
a
you're gonna
Wisconsin
get
tournament.
outclassed.
But and we had to play against
attacking
Inui
the
and
weaker
Mewtwo King.
player
Can be
and
our game plan was
boon.
especially at low and mid levels of play.
Yeah.
Higher levels, it starts to matter less and less because high level play.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to play against Pew Pew and SFAT and be like, well, Pew Pew is ranked slightly lower on the rankings, so obviously we're going to go after him.
Yeah.
It looks like the
unfortunate SD on Lunchables' part. Now he's kind of like trying to fight his way back.
Yeah, it looks like the change to Sheik was not
that great. I don't know why he went Peach then Sheik because he's got
maybe he just wanted to get Peach experience or Sheik experience.
Could be. He's got a Fox.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not feeling comfortable enough with Fox and teams.
It could be that, or it could be playing against Jahanni or something like that. Because to my knowledge, I think Jahanni's pretty good at Spacey Dittos.
Jahanni is, yeah.
And then bluezaft is bluezaft, so it's like he's obviously
that's also a nightmare.
Reputation. Yeah, so it's like Fox might be the better character, but if it's not your best character, then it's gonna get exploited anyway.
Yeah, not necessarily the best pick for that time. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.